Hi guys, it's me again. Right, we're going to cover the label printers on the ground floor coming off the main box machines. What we're going to do, so we can see here that the spool is getting low. It's not quite low enough just yet, but once it gets down to approximately here, we will change it. It won't last very long. So what we'll do first is we will pause the machine, pressing the pause button here. Boxes will stop at that point because the machine is paused. We will break the waste here, spin round, wait for that to stop. We'll remove the pin, place that on the side safely, and then we will remove the plate. Make sure everything stays in place. There we go, it's a bit better. We'll take the waste off, dispose of that. What we'll do is we will open up the main door. Right, it's very similar to the one upstairs, it's just on its side. So what we're going to do is we're going to press this button here. This will release this one. We will pull this clip towards you, and that will release that door. You can just see that's just flapped down there. And then this lever here, we will pull that up. That has just released all of that cable, all of that label spool. So imagine you're going to put a new reel on here. We'll take the old one off and we'll place a new one on. What you want it to do is you want it so that it rolls down anti-clockwise, down past the machine. So we are going to go under the black and blue one. We're going to go back over the top of the blue one, ensuring, same as the one upstairs, ensuring that the label reel goes underneath the pin. Very important, it must go underneath that pin. We'll pull some label off. We're going to want about probably 2 meters, 2.5 meters. So we're going to go underneath that blue one. So you can see we've done a bit of a sort of a V shape there. We're going to go underneath that one, across the top of the machine. It's quite difficult to do this one-handed. What we're going to do now is we're going to go over the top of this one, in between these two. You see that there? We're going to go over the top of that one and in between these two. We're going to go back into the machine. There is a plate with a little white dot on it, a white square. If you can see that there, we're going to make sure that the label goes underneath. It must go underneath. If it doesn't, the printer will not work. There we go, you can see I've got that underneath there now. So under the machine you've got the main plunger here which pushes it onto the box. It will do that and push it onto the box. So we're going to now need to pull this waste here. Quite difficult with the box in the way, so we'll just move that to the side. So again, we've got the blower bar just here, and this plate here, it's got to go inside that plate there where my thumb is. So we're going to go underneath the blower bar. You can see that there, underneath the blower bar. And we're going to try and feed that one-handed. Find the end, that'll make it a bit easier. Pull that up through there. Maybe you can see that from there. It's twisted, so we'll just twist that back round. You want that so that the label is on the outside. It makes it very, very difficult. There we go, spun that back round. You can see that the label has gone through. Move that up out of the way. You see the label has gone through that one. It's also pulled off a label. We just want to make sure we get rid of those. Stick that anywhere and obviously throw that in the bin afterwards. So I'm going to come back up towards the top of the machine. We're going to go over the top of this one. Over the top of this one, sorry. And we're going to go underneath this one. Hope you guys can see that. Back up onto the return spool. You see, if you give that a little pull, that return spool is going to start spinning. What you want to do is we're going to go back over here. We're going to grab our peg. So get that in place. We're going to peg that into there. Make sure that's in both sides, and tear off any excess. And we'll get rid of that. We're going to pick up our guard, place that back on, twist that, only a few clicks, 2 or 3 clicks, and that's in place. You place this one back on. It will only go on one way, so just gently line that up. You can see from there, it's not compressing the label. Give it a little bit of space, and then we'll just nip up this thumb screw, not too tight, nice and gentle. Then we're going to go back to the main machine, and we're going to shut this one with a click. We're going to shut this one, push that down, clip that into place, and we're going to go back to the other side of the machine, and we're going to push that up until it clicks into place. And then we need to shut the door. Press so if there's a box we've just moved, we'll just bring that back into place. We'll unpause the machine. Then we'll feed through a few labels. Try and catch these as they come off, guys, else it just makes a bit of a mess. Quite sure what I've done here, I've just been caught up a little bit. It's fine, just make sure that's all free. And then we'll come back to our main screen, and we'll just hit repeat. If it's giving you the option to repeat, it will repeat that label, and you'll be off.